So now that we have wrote down basically everything that we need to verify, so we want to verify if answer number 2, which is right here, is not equal to pizza, and answer number 2 is not equal to burger, and answer number 2 is not equal to fish. We want to basically retry, ask our user to basically try again and write another answer. So this is exactly what we're going to do right here. We're going to add a sentence that will ask our user to basically write it down. So we'll just copy it. We'll use this function right here. So we're going to we'll tell our user, sorry, we do not have it. What would you like between pizza, burger, or fish? Would you like between pizza, burger, or fish? So we need to allow our user to basically write one of those elements. So if the user writes something else, it will simply continue ask this question to the user again, and again. Another thing that we need to do, we need to basically use our answer number 2 and change the answer of our variable ans number 2. So in this case, we'll simply write down ans2. And we're going to, inside of it, use the scan function to allow our user to change it. Great. So right now we have our while loop ready. Little problem right here. So now that we have all this, basically this is really the first step. So we ask our user, are you hungry, yes or no? So the user says yes. So now we're going to write to our user, choose what you want to eat between pizza, burger, or fish. So now if the user writes down something else, it will simply write him down, sorry, we don't have it. What would you like between pizza, burger, or fish? So let's say the user says pizza. So what exactly we need to do right now? We need to verify if the user writes down pizza or burger or fish. We need to return something. Once again, we can return something else. For example, if the user says, I want pizza, we can ask him, do you want cheese on your pizza or other things like that? But I don't want to make it too complicated. So let's go really basic. So if our user says he wants pizza, we're simply going to ask him, would you like something to drink? So this is exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to use, once again, another if statement right here inside of our first if statement right there. So we have our first if statement. There we go. So let's write down our second if statement. So right now, what exactly will be inside of that if statement? So pretty simple. We need to write down if answer number 2 is not equal, is equal to pizza, is equal, so equals to pizza. There we go. Or if statement number 2, if answer number 2, ans2, is equal to fish, or if it's equal to, in this case, burger. So how exactly we write down our or symbol? Pretty simple, we'd simply use this. And now we can simply write down instead of pizza, burger, and finally, fish. Great. So right now we have all our elements that we need to verify. So now the next step is simply verifying if the person wants something to drink. So right now, until now, what exactly we wrote down? So this statement right here tells us if, for example, the person answered yes, basically if the person answered yes to what we need, we are going to ask the person, do you want something to drink? So in the case, if it's positive, we're going to ask him what he or she wants to drink. So we need to print something that will tell the person, do you want something to drink? Great. So right now we ask the person, do you want something to drink? So once again, we need to store the answer of this question somewhere. So we're going to create another variable that will be called, in this case, answer number 3, because this is the third answer that we are going to store. So in this case, answer number 3 will be once again a communication with our user. This will be a string. So basically, the user will simply write down what exactly he or she wants to drink. Well, if the user wants to drink, yes or no. So important to write down here, yes or no. So in this case, if the person doesn't write down yes or no, we need to tell to the person, wrong command, please try again. So in the case that the person basically writes down, I don't know, 1 or 2, so, or writes down random letters or random words, or anything that is other than yes or no. So pretty simple how exactly we are going to do this. So we're going to create a while loop inside of our if statement, and basically inside of that while loop, we're going to verify if it's yes or if it's no. Simply write down, well, if it's not yes or not no, the answer, we need to write down wrong command, please try again. So while, in this case, here we go. Answer number 3 is not equal to, in this case, yes, or if it's not equal to no. Well, and it's not equal to no, not or, sorry, and it's not equal to no.